Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about a powerful topic. Be fearless. Fear is one of the biggest reasons people stop living the life they truly want. Many people have dreams, but fear stops them. They want to speak English, but fear stops them. They want to start something new, but fear stops them. They want to show their talent, but fear stops them. They want to change their life, but fear keeps them in the same place. Fear says, what if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I make a mistake? What if I am not good enough? What if I lose? What if I cannot do it? And because of these questions, many people never start. But listen carefully. Being fearless does not mean you never feel fear. Being fearless means you do not let fear control your life. A fearless person is not someone who has no fear. A fearless person is someone who feels fear, but still takes action. They feel nervous, but they speak. They feel unsure, but they try. They feel pressure, but they keep going. They feel afraid of mistakes, but they still practice. That is real courage. And while you listen to this lesson, you will also improve your English. So listen carefully. Repeat powerful sentences. Practice speaking loudly. Use this video not only for motivation, but also for English practice. If you want to improve your English, build confidence, and become a stronger person, stay with this lesson until the end. Step 1. Face your fear instead of running from it. Most people do not lose because they are weak. They lose because they run away from the things that scare them. They avoid difficult conversations. They avoid speaking English. They avoid trying new things. They avoid taking risks. They avoid opportunities. They avoid anything that makes them uncomfortable. But here's the truth. The fear you avoid becomes stronger. The fear you face becomes weaker. If you keep running from fear, fear will control you. But if you face fear little by little, you will start controlling it. For example, if you are afraid to speak English and you never speak, your fear will grow. Every time you stay silent, your mind learns. Speaking English is dangerous. Mistakes are dangerous. People's opinions are dangerous. So the next time you want to speak, fear becomes even stronger. But if you speak one simple sentence, something changes. You teach your mind. I can speak, I can try, I can make mistakes and still continue. I am safe. This is how confidence begins, not by waiting for fear to disappear, but by taking action while fear is still there. If you want to be fearless, start small. Do not try to destroy all your fear in one day. Take one small, brave action. Speak one English sentence. Ask one question. Try one new thing. Start one small habit. Share one idea. Take one step. Small, brave actions create big inner strength. Maybe your voice will shake. Speak anyway. Maybe your English will not be perfect. Speak anyway. Maybe people will not understand everything. Try again. Maybe you will make mistakes. Learn from them. Do not let fear make your life smaller. Every time you face fear, you become stronger. Every time you take action, your confidence grows. Every time you continue after fear, you prove to yourself that fear is not your master. Many people wait to feel confident before they start. But confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes after action. You become confident because you try. You become fearless because you face fear again and again. So ask yourself today, what am I avoiding because of fear? Am I avoiding English speaking? Am I avoiding a new opportunity? Am I avoiding my dream? Am I avoiding growth? Am I avoiding change? Be honest with yourself. Because the place where fear is stopping you may be the same place where your next level is waiting for you. Your growth is often behind the door you are afraid to open. So open it. Slowly, bravely, step by step. Remember this powerful sentence. Fear becomes smaller when your action becomes stronger. Step 2. Stop caring too much about people's opinions. The second step is this. Stop caring too much about people's opinions. One of the biggest fears in life is the fear of judgment. Many people do not speak because they are afraid of what people will think. They do not try because they are afraid of criticism. They do not show their talent because they are afraid of being laughed at. They do not practice English because they think, what if I make a mistake? What if my pronunciation is wrong? What if people judge me? What if they think I am not smart? But listen carefully. People's opinions cannot build your future. Your action can. People's judgment cannot improve your English. Your practice can. People's laughter cannot decide your value. Your courage can. If you live only to avoid people's opinions, you will never become free. You will always ask, what will they say? What will they think? Will they like me? Will they judge me? And slowly, you will stop living your own life. You will live inside other people's minds. That is not freedom. That is mental prison. A fearless person understands this truth. Not everyone will understand you. Not everyone will support you. Not everyone will clap for you. Not everyone will believe in your dream. And that is okay. You do not need everyone's approval to improve your life. You do not need permission to grow. You do not need perfect support to start. You only need courage, discipline, and daily action. If you are learning English, people may laugh at your mistakes. Let them laugh. You are learning. They may judge your accent. Let them judge. You are improving. They may say your English is not good. Let them talk. You are practicing. The people who laugh at your beginning may one day be surprised by your progress. But that progress will only happen if you continue. Do not stop because of people who are not building your future. Do not stay silent because of people who are not living your life. Do not give your power to people who only watch, judge, and comment. Your life belongs to you. Your voice belongs to you. Your journey belongs to you. So speak, try, learn, grow, make mistakes, correct yourself, try again. This is how fearless people are made. They do not wait for the world to be kind. They build strength inside themselves. They understand that judgment is part of growth. If you do something meaningful, some people will judge. If you speak English, someone may notice your mistake. If you start something new, someone may criticize. If you change your life, someone may not understand. But you must keep going, because the price of growth is discomfort, and the reward of courage is freedom. So from today, stop giving too much importance to people's opinions. Respect good advice. Learn from useful feedback. But do not become a prisoner of judgment. If someone corrects you with kindness, learn. If someone laughs to hurt you, ignore. If someone gives advice to help you, listen. If someone criticizes only to break you, move on. Not every voice deserves your attention. Your focus is valuable. Your energy is valuable. Your dream is valuable. Use your energy to improve, not to worry about every opinion. Remember this powerful sentence. The moment you stop living for people's approval, you begin living with real courage. So be fearless. Speak even if your voice shakes. Try even if you feel nervous. Start even if you feel unsure. Continue even if people do not understand. Because your courage today can become your confidence tomorrow. Step 3. Train your mind to think with courage. Fear does not only live outside you, fear also lives inside your thoughts. Sometimes the real problem is not the situation. The real problem is the story your mind tells you about the situation. Your mind may say, I cannot do this. I am not ready. I will fail. People will laugh at me. I am not strong enough. My English is not good. I should wait for the perfect time. But if you keep believing every fearful thought, you will never move forward. A fearless life begins with disciplined thinking. You must learn to question your fear. When your mind says, I cannot do this, ask yourself, is that really true? Or am I just afraid? When your mind says, I will fail, ask yourself, what if I learn something? When your mind says, people will laugh at me, ask yourself, is their laughter more important than my growth? When your mind says, my English is not good, say, that is why I am practicing. This is how you train your mind. You do not fight fear with anger. You fight fear with truth. Fear says, you are not ready. Truth says, I can start small. Fear says, you will make mistakes. Truth says, mistakes will teach me. Fear says, people will judge you. Truth says, my growth is more important than their opinion. Fear says, you cannot change. Truth says, I can improve step by step. This kind of thinking gives you strength, because courage is not only an action. Courage is also a way of thinking. If your thoughts are weak, your actions will become weak. But if your thoughts become strong, your actions will become stronger too. So every day, speak brave words to yourself. Say, I am learning, I am improving, I can face this, I can try again, I can speak even if I feel nervous. I can grow even if I make mistakes. I can become stronger than my fear. These words may look simple, but they are powerful, because the words you repeat become your beliefs, and your beliefs become your actions. For English learners, this is very important. Do not say, I am bad at English. Say, my English is improving. Do not say, I cannot speak. Say, I am learning to speak. Do not say, I always make mistakes. Say, every mistake is helping me improve. Do not say, I am afraid. Say, I feel fear, but I can still practice. This is fearless thinking. You are not pretending that fear does not exist. You are teaching your mind that fear is not the boss. So from today, protect your thoughts. Do not feed fear. Do not repeat weak sentences. Do not talk to yourself like a defeated person. Talk to yourself like someone who is growing. Talk to yourself like someone who has a future. Talk to yourself like someone who refuses to give up. Remember this powerful sentence. A fearless life starts with fearless thinking. Step 4. Take action before you feel ready. The fourth step is this. Take action before you feel ready. This is one of the biggest secrets of fearless people. They do not wait until everything is perfect. They do not wait until fear disappears. They do not wait until confidence comes first. They start before they feel fully ready, because they understand one truth. Readiness comes after action. Confidence comes after practice. Courage comes after the first step. Many people are waiting. They are waiting to feel confident, waiting to feel strong, waiting to feel perfect, waiting for the right time, waiting for the right mood, waiting for fear to go away. But while they are waiting, life is passing. Opportunities are passing. Time is passing. Dreams are getting delayed. If you want to be fearless, you must stop waiting for perfect conditions. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Start with one small step. If you want to speak English, speak one sentence today. If you want to build confidence, do one thing that scares you a little. If you want to change your life, start one better habit. If you want to grow, take one action now. Do not wait until you are perfect. You become better by starting. Many learners say, I will speak English when my English becomes good. But English becomes good when you speak. They say, I will practice when I feel confident. But confidence comes when you practice. They say, I will start when I am ready. But action makes you ready. So start today. Speak slowly. Speak simply. Make mistakes. Correct yourself. Repeat again. This is how progress happens. You do not need to take a big step. You only need to take a real step. One sentence, one practice, one attempt, one brave moment, one small action. These small actions will build your fearless identity. Every time you take action, you tell yourself, I am stronger than my fear. Every time you continue, you tell yourself, I do not quit easily. Every time you try again, you tell yourself, I believe in my growth. And slowly, your fear becomes weaker. Your confidence becomes stronger. Your voice becomes clearer. Your mind becomes braver. Remember this: fear loves delay. Fear wants you to wait. Fear wants you to think too much. Fear wants you to stay silent. Fear wants you to choose comfort. But courage says, start now. Try now. Speak now. Move now. Learn now. Grow now. So do not give fear too much time. The longer you wait, the bigger fear becomes. The sooner you act, the smaller fear becomes. If your dream matters, take action. If your English matters, practice today. If your future matters, stop delaying. Because the fearless version of you is not created by thinking only. It is created by action. You do not become fearless by waiting. You become fearless by moving. Step 5. Turn failure into training. Many people are not afraid of starting. They are afraid of failing. They think failure means the end. They think failure means shame. They think failure means they are not good enough. But listen carefully. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Every strong person has failed. Every confident speaker has made mistakes. Every successful person has faced rejection. Every fearless person has felt fear. The difference is this: weak thinking says, I failed, so I should stop. Strong thinking says, I failed, so I will learn. This is the mindset that makes you fearless. When you fail, do not attack yourself. Do not say, I am useless. I cannot do anything. I always fail. I should never try again. These words will destroy your confidence. Instead, ask better questions. Ask, what did I learn? What can I improve? What should I do differently next time? How can this mistake make me stronger? This is how failure becomes training. For English learners, this lesson is very important. Maybe you speak English and make a grammar mistake. Maybe you pronounce a word wrong. Maybe you forget a sentence. Maybe someone corrects you. Maybe your mind becomes blank. Do not feel ashamed. This is not failure. This is practice. Every mistake is showing you what to improve. If you pronounce a word wrong, practice it again. If you forget a word, learn it again. If your sentence is not correct, correct it and repeat it. If you feel nervous, speak again tomorrow. This is how your English becomes stronger. Do not let one mistake make you silent. A mistake is not a stop sign. A mistake is a teacher. Fear wants you to hide after failure. Courage tells you to rise after failure. Fear says, you failed once, so do not try again. Courage says, you failed once, so now you know more. Fear says, people will judge you. Courage says, My growth is more important than their judgment. Fear says, this is too difficult. Courage says, difficult things make me stronger. You must understand this. Failure only becomes dangerous when you stop learning from it. If you learn, failure becomes power. If you continue, failure becomes experience. If you improve, failure becomes your teacher. So do not be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying. Be afraid of staying the same. Be afraid of wasting your potential. Be afraid of living your whole life inside fear. You were not born to hide from every challenge. You were born to grow. You were born to learn. You were born to become stronger. So if you fail, stand up. If you fall, rise again. If you make a mistake, correct it. If people laugh, keep moving. If your voice shakes, speak again. If your confidence breaks, rebuild it. This is how fearless people are created. Not by never failing, but by refusing to quit after failure. Remember this powerful sentence. Failure is not the end of your story. It is the training ground for your courage. Step 6. Build a fearless life through daily practice. Fearlessness is not built in one day. You do not wake up one morning and suddenly become completely fearless. You become fearless by practicing courage every day. Small courage, small action, small decisions, small steps, repeated again and again. That is how fear becomes weaker. That is how confidence becomes stronger. Many people wait for one big moment to change their life. But real change happens in small daily moments. When you speak one English sentence, even though you feel nervous, you are building fearlessness. When you try again after a mistake, you are building fearlessness. When you say no to negative thoughts, you are building fearlessness. When you stop caring too much about people's opinions, you are building fearlessness. When you take action before you feel ready, you are building fearlessness. Every brave action is like exercise for your confidence. The more you practice, the stronger you become. If you want to be fearless, create a daily courage routine. Every day, do one thing that makes you a little stronger. Speak English for 5 minutes. Record your voice. Read loudly. Share your opinion. Ask one question. Learn one new word. Try something new. Do one thing you have been delaying. Take one small step toward your goal. You do not need to do something huge. You only need to stop running from growth. Because fearless people are not careless. They are trained. They train their mind. They train their voice. They train their habits. They train their confidence. They train themselves to move forward even when fear is present. For English learners, daily practice is the key. Do not wait for perfect English. Practice with the English you have today. Say, I am learning. I am improving. I can speak slowly. I can make mistakes and continue. I can become confident step by step. Repeat these sentences every day. Speak them loudly. Let your mind hear courage from your own voice. Your voice has power. Your words have power. Your daily habits have power. If you practice fear every day, fear will grow. If you practice courage every day, courage will grow. So choose what you feed. Feed courage. Feed confidence. Feed discipline. Feed action. Feed growth. Stop feeding fear with delay. Stop feeding fear with excuses. Stop feeding fear with overthinking. Stop feeding fear with silence. Your future needs your courage. Your dreams need your courage. Your English journey needs your courage. Your confidence needs your courage. And your life will not change until you decide to become braver than your excuses. So start today. Speak today. Try today. Practice today. Move today. Do not wait for fear to disappear. Walk with fear, but do not let fear lead you. Let courage lead you. Let discipline lead you. Let your future lead you. Remember this powerful sentence. You become fearless when courage becomes your daily habit. So if you want to be fearless, remember these steps. Face your fear instead of running from it. Stop caring too much about people's opinions. Train your mind to think with courage. Take action before you feel ready. Turn failure into training. And build a fearless life through daily practice. Fear may still come. Doubt may still come. Nervousness may still come. But now you know the truth. Fear is not here to stop you. Fear is here to test how badly you want to grow. So do not give up. Do not stay silent. Do not hide your voice. Do not bury your dreams because of fear. Speak even when your voice shakes. Try even when you feel unsure. Practice English even when you make mistakes. Start even when nobody believes in you. Continue even when progress is slow. Because one day, the fear that once controlled you will become the reason you became strong. If this lesson helped you, like this video, subscribe to the channel and keep practicing English with us every day. Keep learning. Keep speaking. Keep growing. And never forget, you are not weak because you feel fear. You become powerful when you feel fear and still move forward.